What's good, y'all? My goodness, I just woke up, just got showered, just got clocked into work. Of course, instead of working, pull up my Twitter and comments from people tagging me. Jersey Twork tells the real story about the A.Ward battle. What? That's crazy. I haven't heard him speak on it, So I see another tweet. Yo, check out Jersey Twork's interview on 15 Minutes of Fame. Word? Okay, cool. Let me pull it up. A little 10-minute interview. Cool little interview. Some truths, But yeah, I figured I'd just tap in with y'all real quick and man, talk about this Jersey Twork interview. So, first off, what we're gonna get to is what about the interview is about, right? As most of y'all know, URL offers me battles quite a bit. So they normally hit me up about every 2 to 3 months with something, a different idea for them. For the most part, most of the ideas have not, been battles that I was interested in. There was something wrong. There was either the pay structure was wrong, the event was wrong, the opponent was wrong, whatever. So we finally get to the point to where Jersey Twork just choked and did absolutely horrible against Swamp. He's on this decline. The fans are mad at Jersey Twork. They're tired of it. He's mad at himself. He's on shows with NWX and DNA and K-Shine talk about the next battle's on me, right? Literally said that. I told them the next battle's on me. I don't know if he meant he said in his interview he would never do anything for free, but he made it seem like, like I owe y'all because I keep showing up unprepared to battles, So I get a call, and they say, "Ward, we got a play for you." I'm like, "All right," just like always, I listen to it. Jersey Twork. Oh, now we talking. That's what's up. Ward, we want it to be a band battle. We want it to be at this event. Basically, Jersey Twork doesn't have any leverage in this situation. He has to battle who we want him to battle because he's in the doghouse at URL. My initial thought is Jersey Twork's never in a doghouse in URL. What Jersey Twork said is correct. He can spit on the ground at URL and they'll pay him, right? So I said, are you sure? Are you sure? You know what I mean? Like, because I'm really not going to agree to a battle, agree to signing this exclusivity contract. Because at the time, there was nothing really popping off with King of the Dot and RB. He hadn't done an event in a while, so I was like kind of in limbo and was like looking for some place or whatever on a bigger platforms. So I was entertaining it. Also, I entertained it because Jersey Twork is such a huge name. I'm like, yo, this is a huge power move. Like out of nowhere, A.Ward's debut on URL is Jersey Twork. That's crazy. So. Yeah, he has to do the battle. He has to do the battle. We've talked to him. He's down for it or whatever. All right, cool. I think, I don't remember if I called Twerk or if Loso told me, Twerk was good on it or whatever, but we came to the terms. So, let's debunk the first thing that Jersey Twork says was that A.Ward doesn't want to sign an exclusivity contract. A.Ward agreed to the contracts for Jersey Twork. So, when we go back to some of these joints that P's talking about and different things or whatever about A.Ward doesn't want to sign a contract, that's completely wrong because A.Ward agreed to signing the contracts for Twerk. In hindsight, now, thank you, Lord. You know what I mean? 2, A.Ward took the Twerk battle for free. They have been very, very adamant about not paying me for my first battle, right? That I didn't feel like that was going to change. Twerk, huge name. I felt like it was a power move. I felt like I'm not going to get past this whole, and this is like a year ago, right? A little over a year ago. So boom, I accept the battle. I start writing for the battle. The pen is moving like crazy, y'all. The pen is moving like crazy. Because when you're motivated for a battle and when you're ready to kill somebody, like, you get into a different mode, So I'm writing like crazy, bro. I'm sparring with people. People are like, "Yo, what? Are you kidding me?" I mentioned this one. I don't know if I mentioned it in an interview or what, but I called B-Dot. B-Dot was getting ready to battle, I think, T-Top. And B-Dot heard like 2 of my rounds. It was like, oh my gosh, bro, like that's the, and I mean, What I'm just saying is the pen is moving, right? So I've got about 3.5 rounds of material done for Twerk, you know, and still writing. Fast forward to Gates of the Garden. I go to Gates of the Garden. My opponent doesn't show up, and Drugs doesn't show up to battle Twerk. So on like 2 or 3 hours notice, we decided to do a 2-on-2, me and Chef Trez against Twerk and Prep. So we there. I'm talking to Twerk. You know, we laughing about it, like, yo, we about to get it in. You know, we got this one-on-one battle coming up, and Twerk's like, yo, don't use none of your material, man, because I know you got some material. And I'm like, nah, bro, that stuff's way too good for me to use, you know. And I'm like, yo, don't use none of your material either, bro, knowing in my head that he don't have any material because it's Twerk. Like, why would he write, you know, because he can spit on the ground and get paid at URL. So, you know, we go in, we have a good 2-on-2 battle, whatever. Boom, afterwards. The accident happens, right? Man, frustrating for me, but thank God Twerk's alive, you know, like a weird spot to be put in, because now all of a sudden your debut, what you've been working on for weeks that you're not getting paid for, has been canceled or pushed back, or what I thought, you know. So frustrating, you know, but at the same time, like I said, not at the expense of understanding, like, yo, this man just got into a terrible accident. Like, I really hope that he's okay. I completely understand. So, of course, I say, like, yo, we're going to reschedule it, right? Yeah, we're going to reschedule it. Cool. A couple weeks afterwards, I get a call from URL, and they saw Twerk, is what they told me, that they saw Twerk at Gnome. I think it was Gnome event. And when I say URL, P says, Ward, I've been around battle rap, you know, and now that Twerk has gotten in this car accident and everybody's so happy that he's okay and alive, which as they should be, the narrative has changed around New Jersey Twerk, and it did. It was no longer, yo, you just choked to get swamp and you're not giving us material and we're fed up with you. It was, thank God he's alive. I'm so happy Twerk's alive, man. I can't wait till he gets back in the ring. I'm sure he's going to get crazy because he's got a new mindset on life. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, I see where this is going, you know? Like, yeah, so now that this is happening, Twerk is saying that he wants a bigger battle for his return battle. He said he's going to sit out. He's not going to battle in URL for a couple months, few months, whatever. He wants a huge battle. So we're not rescheduling it. We're just canceling the battle. So I'm like, all right. They're like, well, maybe we have some other ideas for you. At this point, I'm like, yeah, I'm not really digging any of these other ideas because it's not, you know, the debut against New Jersey Twerk. So, of course, you know, I keep moving like A.Ward moves. I go to battles. I actually rap. I don't choke. I put on. I get crazy. And I take the O-Red battle. The O-Red battle, obviously, you know, it was a great battle. I'm making moves or whatever. And I see that New Jersey Twerk is doing his return. Oh, no. Before that, I called Twerk. I called Twerk and talked to him on the phone. I said, yo, what's the move, you know? And he's like, yo, I'll take you on URL. I'm just not taking you for my first battle back. My first battle back got to be big. I want, you know, these names. Tay-Rock, Hitman, Daylight, big names, right? I'm like, cool, you know, I get it, whatever. So, boom, fast forward. Hey, New Jersey Twerk's debut battle back. Jada Nightwing. So, of course, I feel a kind of way, right? I got like 4 rounds of material for Twerk. You've heard some of the material. The reverse punch against O-Red, which everybody thought was crazy. You know, Jersey, here, just a rap battle. Watch fans backward. A sure 30. Wait, reverse that. 30, sure. Fans watch battle rap just to hear Twerk Jersey. Like that, you know, that stuff, you know. Against Arsenal, you know. She tried to train up a child and you went to railroad, you know. Against Dre Dennis. Because at this point, I was so irritated with writing 4 rounds of material, some of it being current type material, that I'm like, yo, anytime I battle somebody from Jersey, I'm just going to take a shot at Twerk, you know. Against Dre Dennis, I had the bar, you know. I forget which one I used, but it was oh yeah, you know, the check, the bounce, you know, you invested in him, you know, in like he's like a check, you know, like you invested in him and all he can do is bounce, you know. So I'm using the material, whatever. So first thing I wanted to debunk was exclusivity, lies. I signed the exclusivity. Talked to Twerk. Twerk said he didn't want to battle me as his first battle back. URL gives, I signed a contract to battle the man, and URL tells me the battle's canceled because, what did I tell you in the first? He's not in the doghouse. He has all the leverage. He can do whatever he wants. You're not going to make him take the battle. You know what I mean? Cool. Second thing, A.Ward is homeless and he's a whore and he, you know, he needs to be loyal and he needs to do this, that, and the third. Look, just because at one point in time you were homeless and somebody clothed you and gave you everything, that's fine, bro. But that was you. You weren't getting the bags I get. You weren't getting the opportunities I get. And you weren't getting the battles, the notoriety, or any of that, bro. Like, none of it when you battled Dougie. None of it. So, of course, you need to be loyal to URL. They brought you in, you know. They noticed your talent. They scouted you. They brought you in because you had been battling for a couple of years and nobody cared. And boom, they put you on the biggest platform and you became a star. So, yes, in the analogy, you are the homeless woman. Guess who's not the homeless woman? The person that didn't need them to do anything. The person who has a brand, the person who's been doing shows, the person who travels the world, the person who gets bags for battles, the person who has his own website, merch, the person who does all of that. What do I need somebody to come in and no? So yeah, artist development, you needed to be developed by somebody because you couldn't do it yourself. Period. That's what it came down to. And that's what you got. Congratulations. You're making a lot of money. You can spit on a stage and get paid. I don't need that. So this whole homeless person analogy that you got for everybody and saying he needs to be loyal, he needs to sign a contract. One, I said I would sign a contract to smoke you. I don't know if, I mean, I still got a whole lot of material for you, my guy. I got a whole lot of material for you, bro, that I can live. I got probably 2 more rounds of it. Some of it's dated now, you know, but you are the one that needed somebody. It's a lot easier with help, bro. It's a whole lot easier with help. You're not on the levels of the Milosos and the B-Dots. Like, you can't talk like you know what we do because we actually got it from the mud and actually put, you know, ourselves on the map with our talent. You got noticed, you got scouted, you are an extreme talent, and then you got babied. You got babied, you got given everything, and you kept coming home with D's on your report card, and you still got your allowance. And you still do. Congratulations, you found a way to manipulate the system. So this whole whore talk, A.Ward's over here, A.Ward's over there, A.Ward's over there. You know what A.Ward's doing? A.Ward's doing great business with the people that he partners with to help continue to brand him in a culture that expects us to show up and give our best. And I don't know why you can't get that through your head. But if there's anybody that's actually being the whore, right? You're the one who is taking money from URL and not doing anything with it. You're the one that is you're actually in somewhat of an abusive relationship with URL where you are abusing your power and still not giving them what they are paying you to do. So I don't want to hear that whole analogy. One, A.Ward said he would sign an exclusivity contract. You laugh, A.Ward took the battle for free. I humbled myself. And now we're in this situation because they asked me to do another free battle. And I said never again. Because I told him on the phone the first 2 weeks when I agreed to battle you that this battle wasn't going to happen. Mind you, it probably would have had you not gotten into your car accident. Once again, glad you recovered from it. But that's why I'm not battling for free again. And that's why I'm not even battling for little money again. Because I see the fact that they give thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to people that just spit on the ground. I'll be damned if I take my hard-earned craft, my talent, my potential, and everything over there to be looked at and said, nah, you're only worth this, knowing damn well I'm going to spit 12 minutes more material than you spit in your last battle. God is good. Shout out to 15 Minutes of Fame. Shout out to Heavy Bag. Shout out to Uncle Ra.